everyone! Today I have a battle here with my sweetie Lina. She just threw a team together and wanted to test it out. She's got a fairly standard rain team, as I likewise have a fairly standard sandstorm team. Yeah, two girls playing in the mud. Yep, I went there. Anyways, let's get into it. I lead off with Tremor, as she leads off with Slippy. I see that her rain goes up first, meaning she's faster, so she's scarfed. Good to know, right off the bat. With the sand up, I'm feeling pretty safe, so she switches out and goes into Rose as I get up my rocks early. She forgot that T-Tar often carries Fire Blast, so now Rose takes quite the hit, but then gets off a Thunder Wave as she was expecting my puppy to come out. Honestly, I don't really care if Tremor gets slower. All I need him for is sand. She sets up a leech seed on me now as I get fully paralyzed. Curses! Okay, so maybe I do care a little that I got paralyzed. She switches out now, expecting another Fire Blast, and goes into Slippy to set up her rain again. But I also switch and go into the Doctor. She fires off an Ice Beam and gets the freeze! No, Doctor! Not sure why, but she switches out again and brings out her signature poke charger. But since the Doctor's got the natural cure, I also switch to Pointy! Not a good standoff for her, so a Volt Switch does pretty much nothing, and I'm pretty sure that she specs. But she goes into Trigger as I try to Leech Seed. Dang. Obvious Spore is obvious, so I switch to Tremor to block it and get my sand up too. I knew she would predict the Fire Blast and go to Slippy again, which is pretty much exactly what she does. However, I went for the crunch and, yep, fully paralyzed again. That's okay, that's okay. Let's maybe switch back out into Pointy. He can take anything Slippy has to offer. And it's a Hydro Pump. And a crit one. Yeah. Her luck is stronger than mine. Okay, so she will switch out or try and take me out. Probably switch, which she does, and goes into Trigger to block the grass move. But I went for the Gyro Ball, and that does a fair amount. I don't want to risk going into Tremor in case she's going for the fighting move, so I stay in and no, Spore. Well, I guess this would be the best thing to have asleep on my team. So, you got this, Pete. Oh, and she's gone for the bulk up. That's even better. Yay. She stays in and goes for the Drain Punch, because normally I run a Swords Dance and get on Skarm, but not this time, and it's the bulky one, and that does nothing, as I Brave Bird and take out the Trigger! Woo! And out comes Charger! And since I don't need Sleep Fodder anymore, go Pointy, who takes a Specs Thunder, and a crit one at that. Yep. But really, probably didn't matter, as he goes down. With her locked now into Thunder, let's bring out the sand to lower its accuracy. Yay! Now obviously her Slippy will come back out, so let's crunch and, yeah, paralyzed again. Yeah, I really regret that Thunder Wave happening earlier. Whatever, go Pete! Just, die so I can have a safe switch and whatever. And she misses! Not that it really matters, because she just goes for it again and takes out my Silver Pete. Things are really not looking good for me. But there's always a silver lining of the Doctor! And Slippy runs at the sight of him, throws Rose into the battle. Get it? The Doctor and Rose reunited at last. But Doctor, don't let her fool you. It's a Dalek in disguise. Use the power of the TARDIS. But the Dalek are a powerful race, and with the help of the rain, the attack wasn't strong enough, and he ends up setting up a layer of spikes. The Dalek realizes the Doctor's power, and a new alien race called Squishy comes in to absorb the hit. Brilliant. Allons-y. The Doctor has no time for this. With his sonic screwdriver, he unleashes the power of Earth upon it as the squishy monster lays out poisonous spikes on the ground. Setting up traps in front of the Doctor? I don't think so. Because, there's one thing you don't want to put in a trap. One thing. It's him. So Squishy goes into defensive mode to make sure that it can survive another hit. But what's this? The Doctor knew that this was going to happen and devised a plan to take him out for helping that stupid Dalek. You cannot be saved from the Doctor's wrath. Return to whence you came. Your plot to conquer the Earth will never happen. Earth power! But I think the Doctor was near that alien for too long, because now he's starting to see some Puff the Magic Dragon things. Seriously, like, how much were you smoking there, Doctor? Anyways, okay, Tremor, you go deal with that. So the Doctor goes back in and drinks some tea while Tremor steps right into a hurricane. And it actually hits. And it also gets the confusion from it. Of course. So Puff decides it's time to rest up for a minute and maybe get back some of his health. Also, he's expecting a stone edge, but nope. Tremor, breaking from the para and confusion, lands an ice beam. But sadly, Multiscale keeps it alive. Stupid Multiscale. Wanting to keep Puff alive, she switches out now and to Slippy. And guess what? Yep, you probably called it. I hurt myself in the confusion. Alright. I got a plan to not hurt myself anymore. Okay, this time she will overpredict and go for the ice beam, which I will live and know it's a hydro pump. And that's the end of my tremor. Whatever, he was stupid this match anyway. So let's go, Doctor! Knowing that I can't change the weather anymore, she just leaves Slippy in to die and goes for the hydro pump. That doesn't do much, but I am able to get off the Giga Drain. That finishes her up. Bye, Slippy. Sadly, my last 3 can't take a hurricane, so yeah, that's pretty much game. Stupidly, I thought she would be faster. Don't judge me. And yeah, now she's got her health back too. Don't judge me. Yeah, so I don't want to switch, so I just Giga Drain as she roosts up again and gets back her multiscale. Come on, Doctor, you can think of something, anything. Just think of something to save the world. The Doctor breaks the scales with another Giga Drain. But sadly, A hurricane wipes him away. Doctor! Omega, I have faith in you. Omega, go for the wild charge. And it does a nice amount, but it's not enough. Oh wait! The doctor distracted her as she went for the aqua tail and missed. Omega, bring this back. Extreme speed. And no, it lived. But Omega hung on with 1 HP so she could watch the magic dragon go down first. But then the poison gets to her and she goes down as well. So guess this is my game now. Go Pillars! As she sends in her charger. Thanks for the guts boost. Muck punch and down it goes. So out comes Dalek Rose. This one's for the doctor. Drain punch! So, yeah. Silliness as usual. Thanks everyone for watching. Until next time, bye! Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Bye!